What is it about coming to power that makes many of our netas arrogant, pompous and in some cases violent? Prahlad Gunjal, a BJP MLA from Rajasthan, has now been suspended by his party after he threatened to skin the Chief Medical and Health Officer of Kota in Rajasthan, who had the courage to record this conversation. Now there's another audio recording which has emerged of one of Gunjal's henchmen who has again threatened this health officer after he refused to transfer a nurse who was under investigation for corruption.
Protests across Rajasthan after a BJP MLA was recorded on phone threatening and abusing a senior medical officer. The MLA wanted a male nurse removed on charges of corruption to be reinstated.
प्रहलाद गुंजल बोल रहा हूँ।
हाँ
सर नियम है 2 मिनट में तुम्हारी तबीयत ठीक कर दूंगा, या तो तेरे बाल काट दूंगा। तेरे को मैंने कहा था कि वो मोरे मेरे घर का व्यक्ति है, तुम उसको मोई लगाओ तो लगाया तेरे।
अरे साहब वो उससे मैंने कह दिया, उसको बीसीएमओ लगाएगा वहाँ का आमोद वाला।
और कल ही ऑर्डर चाहिए मुझे, और रवि के काम को गंभीरता से ले लेना, ये तो सारे काला मुँह करा दूंगा दफ्तर में।
The opposition was quick to raise a stink.
इस सरकार में पॉलिटिकल इंटरफेरेंस बहुत ज्यादा है, ट्रांसफर्स में, पोस्टिंग्स में, पुलिस में, प्रशासन के अंदर। और अगर जो अधिकारी है, कर्मचारी है, वो इतने दबाव में काम करेंगे तो जनता की सही ईमानदारी से सेवा नहीं कर सकते हैं।
राजस्थान के जो मुख्यमंत्री है उसको देखना चाहिए, अपने विधायकों को उनको कंट्रोल में रखना चाहिए।
इनके एमपी जो है वो इस तरह की समाज में तनाव बनाने के कई तरह के काम कर रहे हैं, तो कौन देगा उसकी गारंटी? कोई दूसरा आदमी तो गारंटी नहीं दे सकता। ये लीडर है, इनको देना पड़ेगा।
An embarrassed BJP finally took action under orders from the central leadership.
The Rajasthan MLA, who has supposed to have used abusive language against a medical officer, has been suspended from the party, and he has been asked to explain. This is not acceptable to the party.
The MLA, Prahlad Gunjal, forced to offer an unqualified apology.
अगर ऐसा निर्णय केंद्र ने किया है तो केंद्र के निर्णय का सम्मान है, उसमें क्या दिक्कत है? केंद्र के निर्णय को कौन चैलेंज कर सकता है? मैं इस बारे में प्रदेश में और केंद्रीय नेतृत्व के सामने अपना पक्ष रखूंगा।
But Dr. Yadav, who has resigned in protest, said he wants legal action. The doctor has filed an FIR against the MLA and also asked for protection for his family.
अपने पद के अनुरूप ही मैंने जो एक्ट किया था, मेरा जो एक्शन था, उसमें पूरा कहीं भी ये नहीं झलक रहा था कि मैं आउट ऑफ सीमेच हो रहा हूँ। मैं ये भी चाह रहा था कि भविष्य में इस तरह के कार्य की पुनरावृत्ति नहीं हो, जिससे कि हमारे राजस्थान के सभी ऑफिसर्स और सभी डॉक्टर्स अच्छे से नौकरी कर सकें।
By sending in his resignation over the abusive behaviour of an MLA, Dr. Yadav has made a larger point. He has had the courage to stand up against a system that allows political patronage of the corrupt and prevents honest officers from delivering good governance. With cameraman Dinesh Pradhan in Kota, Harsha Kumari Singh for NDTV.
Well, the abuse didn't end with what the BJP MLA Prahlad Gunjal had to say. After Gunjal's recording of what he had to say, the threats that he had made was actually spread on WhatsApp. One of his henchmen actually got on the phone and spoke to this Chief Medical and Health Officer, Dr. Yadav, and gave him further threats. And we have a recording of that as well. Listen in.
फेमस साहब बोल रहे हैं?
हाँ बोल रहा हूँ
सर, दिलीप बोल रहा था।
हाँ बोलो।
गुंजल साहब क्या गए?
हाँ हाँ बोलो।
सर ये आपने क्या रिकॉर्डिंग व्हाट्सएप पे डाली है क्या?
नहीं नहीं
है
नहीं,
किसने डाली है?
मुझे पता नहीं यार, मैं तो नहीं डाली।
नहीं, अगर जैसे मालूम पड़ गया आपने डाली है तो?
नहीं नहीं मैंने डाली
नहीं, अगर इसकी पुष्टि हो गई तो आप बताओ फिर इसके बाद।
मैं तो क्यों डालूंगा, मेरे क्या लेन देना।
आपकी बात तो किससे हुई थी? आपसे हुई थी ना भाई साहब की। फिर उसके बाद रिकॉर्डिंग कहाँ पर आई, किसने डाली?
मुझे पता नहीं है किसने डाली है। तो
ये अच्छी बात नहीं है सर, और अगर पुष्टि हो गई ना तो जितना बोला था ना उतना हकीकत ही हो जाएगा। ये मैं तो आपको बता रहा हूँ, अगर पुष्टि हो गई ना तो फिर आप सीएम तक भी जाना। आप तो
चलो ठीक है, जो भी है वो तो, पर मैं तो नहीं डाली।
नहीं, आप यहाँ नौकरी भी नहीं कर पाओगे।
अब नौकरी तो यार मैं तो क्या करूँ, ये तो
यहाँ पर भी नहीं और कहीं पर भी नहीं कर पाओगे।
चलो ठीक है, अच्छा है।
जो इतनी नीचाई वाले काम कर रहे हो ना आप, ये
नहीं मैं कर रहा हूँ या आप लोग कर रहे हो? ये बोल रहे हो, अच्छा लग रहा है, ये बताओ।
Well, as you can see there, clear and direct threats. Now, this has just come to light now, and I spoke to Dr. Yadav, the Chief Medical Officer, a little while earlier on, before news broke of these fresh threats. And at that stage, I had asked him questions about whether he was satisfied with the action which the BJP was taking. डॉक्टर यादव ये बताए, बीजेपी ने आज जो कार्रवाई की है, बीजेपी ने जो आज सस्पेंशन की है इस एमएलए का, आप इससे खुश हैं?
जी गुड इवनिंग। ये जो ऊपर से हाईकमान ने, जो बीजेपी हाईकमान ने जो एक्शन लिया है, ये सराहनीय है और ये अच्छा एक्शन है। लेकिन मेरा इसमें इस तरह का मेरी डिमांड नहीं थी। मेरी डिमांड तो सिर्फ मेरे प्रोटेक्शन की, और मेरे खिलाफ जो एक्ट हुआ है या मेरे खिलाफ जो कार्य मतलब व्यवहार हुआ है, उसके अंदर मैंने एफआईआर दर्ज करी है। उस एफआईआर के में जो भी धाराएं लगी हुई हैं, उन धाराओं को ध्यान में रखते हुए मुझे न्याय चाहिए, ताकि भविष्य में कभी मेरे और मेरे परिवार मतलब मेरे साथ में कभी कोई इस तरह का दुर्व्यवहार ना हो।
नहीं, पर ये बताएं, आपने जो वॉलंटरी रिटायरमेंट ली है, अब आप उसको विड्रॉ करेंगे इस बीजेपी के एक्शन के बाद?
वॉलंटरी रिटायरमेंट का जो पेपर भेजा था वो एज ए मतलब एप्लीकेशन है। अब वो वहाँ पर एक्सेप्ट होती है नहीं होती है, गवर्नमेंट डिसाइड करेगी। मैं जब तक एक्सेप्ट नहीं होता है, जब तक मैं सर्विस में हूँ, अगर एक्सेप्ट कर लेती है तो फिर बात की बात है।
आपने एक एफआईआर भी फाइल की है, उसके थ्रू अगर एक्शन होता है, फिर आप ये वॉलंटरी रिटायरमेंट वापस लेंगे?
वापस ले लूँगा मैं, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। मैं सर्विस करने के लिए तैयार हूँ, अगर मेरे को सम्मानपूर्वक अगर नौकरी करने का मौका मिलेगा, क्योंकि अपने सम्मान को बेच करके नौकरी करना मेरे लिए बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाएगा।
आपने पुलिस से सुरक्षा मांगी है, अब ये सुरक्षा से आप इस वक्त सिक्योर आप हो सिक्योर, या आप और कुछ सिक्योरिटी चाहते हैं?
अभी परसों रात को सिक्योरिटी मेरे साथ थी, वहाँ पे घर पर थी। कल नहीं थी, लेकिन वो अब ये अलग बात है कि उन्होंने किसी और रूप में सिक्योरिटी तैनात कर रखी है। मैं आज बात करूँगा एसपी साहब से, और क्योंकि वैसे भी राजस्थान में और कोटा में ऐसा नहीं है कि जंगल राज हो, तो मैं अपने आप को इतना ज़्यादा इनसिक्योर फील नहीं कर रहा, लेकिन इनसिक्योर फील उस स्थिति में कर रहा हूँ कि कहीं दुर्भावनापूर्वक अगर कोई काम करना चाहे तो फिर उसमें सिक्योरिटी भी क्या कर लेगी।
Okay, Dr. Yadav, thank you very much for speaking to us. Hopefully you will be secure. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. But what does this indicate other than the boorish behaviour of our MPs, of our MLAs in this particular case? Joining us to debate this, Aman Sena, the spokesperson of the BJP, Randeep Singh Surjewala, spokesperson of the Congress. We are also joined by the Shiv Sena member Uttam Agarwal. And the reason Mr. Agarwal is joining us is because a Shiv Sena MLA, Harshvardhan Jadhav, wanted to meet Uddhav Thackeray. He was prevented from doing so by somebody in Uddhav Thackeray's security contingent. So he went and he slapped a policeman. So it's not just the BJP, it's other parties as well, and we've certainly heard this of all political parties at some stage or the other. But Aman Sinha, let me come to you first. I know the BJP has taken action against Prahlad Gunjal, yes, the Kota MLA. But will you also take action against the other person on this whose audio was recorded? He's apparently a BJP Karyakarta?
No, that is right, Vishnu. The party has already condemned the inappropriate behavior of Mr. Gunjal. Party has taken a very serious view of it, and therefore he has been suspended from the party, and an FIR has also been lodged against him under the appropriate sections of IPC, and the logical criminal action will follow thereafter. And obviously, if there is any other person who is involved there, strong action will also be taken against them. However, let me also point out, Vishnu, that we don't claim that everybody is perfect in our party. There are many instances of inappropriate behavior in all the parties. But however, the contrast is very clear, Vishnu. Whenever a BJP functionary commits a mistake, he acknowledges it. Party also takes a very serious view of such behavior or misbehavior, whatever. and thereafter we take corrective measures. But however, you will recall that BJP and our Prime Ministerial candidate Mr. Narendra Modi ji has been a part of the vilification campaign and below the belt attacks in the worst kind of language by Congress party and my other friends in the opposition. However, not a single person of the Congress party or any other opposition party who have been using such language and such inappropriate words against BJP or their leaders, they have never apologized or acknowledged their mistake. That is the remarkable contrast between BJP and other parties, Vishnu.
Randeep Singh Surjewala respond to that. He says that, look, there are mistakes which may have been made, action has been taken, but look at the language which Congress leaders have also used in the past. How do you respond to that?
Let me begin by saying, Som, there is no tit for tat or quid pro quo happening here, unlike what Mr. Aman Sinha is seeking to project. The truth of the matter is, yes, BJP has a majority in Rajasthan, BJP also has a majority government in India. Kudos for that to people of India for giving a clear majority. But this clear majority has also led to a certain disdain, contempt, contemptuous behavior, indecent behavior and disregardful behavior by not one person. After all, Mr. Prahlad is only one legislator of Rajasthan. I want to remind Mr. Aman Sinha, what about his ministerial colleagues of the Prime Minister he names at the centre? One of them, Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti, calls everybody haramjada. You take no action against her. Mr. Giriraj Singh wants people to go away to Pakistan and should be shunted away to Pakistan, everybody who opposes Mr. Modi. You reward him by making him a minister. Mr. Nihal Chand from Rajasthan is an absconding person in a rape case, but he is a union minister whom the Rajasthan police cannot find. Sakshi Maharaj, another member of parliament, 2 days back said Godse was a nationalist and he may have had his own reasons for murdering Mahatma Gandhi. Only today Hindu Mahasabha wanted to put up statues of Godse, but Mr. Modi takes no action. Mr. Nitin Gadkari, your former party president, says caste is that Bihar is ridden by caste, which is perfectly fine because that is the way Bihar should be run, riddled and ridden by caste. And you talk about a high holy ground. I'm sorry, Mr. Aman Sinha, you should be ashamed of the conduct of your union ministers, your members of parliament, and you should, it's time you took action. And just one more line, Som, I think it's also time to provide protection. We should hear from Vasundhara Raje Sethia assuring Dr. Yadav of protection
what their
and
actions
action
have
against
been.
her MLA.
They have, my friend can use the language which BJP functionaries have been using, but the kind of worse language that our friends from Congress have been using, that cannot be, even expressed in a public program. And not a single person of the Congress party, neither the concerned leader or neither anybody from the leadership they have only been condoning such, inappropriate misbehavior by the Congress functionaries. And today also my friend is condoning all such instances of misbehavior, inappropriate behavior by the Congress functionaries. They have been using the worst kind of language for, our Prime Minister, and they don't want to introspect what their actions have been, and they only want to blame everything upon BJP. We do not claim that each and every individual in our party is perfect. However, we do claim that whenever there is a mistake that a BJP functionary commits, we acknowledge our mistake with all humility. We regret it, we apologize for it, and the party takes corrective measures. Please see where is the corrective mechanism in the Congress party.
Okay, I don't want to make this into a Congress versus BJP,
nor in any other party. And you will recall, Vishnu, there is not a single person of the Congress party you will recall who would have regretted his inappropriate behavior.
Aman, I want to go across. I don't want to make this exclusively a Congress versus
what
BJP.
What about protection to be given to Dr. Yadav? What about action on his FIR? What about us hearing from
action on his FIR?
He has already been given protection. An FIR has been lodged.
I think that is the issue we are discussing.
All right, one moment. Both of you, one moment. I want to go across to Mr. Uttam Agarwal. Mr. Agarwal, if you look at the Shiv Sena, the reason, Mr. Agarwal, I come to you is because we want to talk about the Shiv Sena MLA, Harshvardhan Jadhav. I'm reading out from an article. This happened just very recently. When Harshvardhan Jadhav demanded to be let into the suite of Uddhav Thackeray. He was stopped by Inspector Parag Jadhav, who was part of Uddhav Thackeray's special protection team. The two got into an argument and Inspector Jadhav was slapped. So an MLA slaps a police inspector. What does this say about the Shiv Sena?
No, first of all, what issue you were discussing with the Rajasthan and this particular case of one of the MLA from Shiv Sena is totally different.
Obviously.
Right?
But the point is that it happens across political parties.
Yeah. So any leader, any person who wants to meet Uddhav Thackeray Sahib, right? He is a very respectable person and everybody has a desire.
Does anybody have the right to slap a police inspector? Are you saying?
No. I am coming to that. No. I am not saying that. And not as a Shiv Sainik or what. He is a human being first of all, right? Even at the home, at the office places, not as a question of the politics. Even on the road sometimes if you will find, if some aggressive people are there, he wants to achieve something, he doesn't get it, so he can do anything.
And you justify that?
It is not a question of the police wala and all these things.
So
I am not justifying. As far as security is concerned, he was playing his important role to safeguard, right, and taking care of our Uddhav Thackeray ji. So both the people, he wanted to meet and he wanted to perform his own duty, right? What are the circumstances, what is the issue, what for you take the example of the day when there was a oath ceremony of the minister, Maharashtra government, right? Mr. Vinod Tawade ji wanted to meet Rajnath Singh ji. When he went to the car to Rajnath Singh ji, that security has not allowed him to enter into.
So did he slap anybody?
Right? So does not mean, no, he has not slapped. He said that ki kahan se aa jate.
Sir, Harshvardhan Jadhav slapped a police inspector, sir. How can you defend that? Why don't you suspend this man? Why doesn't the Shiv Sena suspend Harshvardhan Jadhav?
No. It's not a, first let us see, it's not a simple way.
So he's been booked under section 323, punishment for voluntarily causing hurt, section 353, assault or criminal force to deter a public servant from discharging his duty.
Party leader will be taking care of all these situations, right? And if they will find, right, that Mr. Harshvardhan was wrong, certainly Uddhav ji will take the decision.
No, but sir, do you think he was right?
No, I cannot say no, because the matter
why
is
don't
already
you
with
just
the police
say
department.
that? Why don't you just say it was terrible, it was wrong? A politician or nobody can go ahead and slap somebody else. You cannot slap a police inspector.
No. It is not even the political person. Harshvardhan is also the human being. So there are so many human beings are also slapping.
So as a human being, you can slap a police inspector.
No. I say there is a difference between as a political party and human being. That's what I said. There are a lot of human being people are slapping to the police department.
Sir, politicians happen to be human beings, but it is inhuman to slap anybody, sir. So you cannot be seriously as a respected person, sir, saying that justifying this kind of boorish behavior.
We are not justifying anything. Matter
you are, sir. Why don't you just say it's pathetic behavior? Why don't you say that? It is pathetic behavior.
If I say that there is no need to go for the investigation, the conclusion will come out. So let me share another allegation.
In 2011, the Aurangabad police had actually apparently hit Harshvardhan Jadhav. But do you know why they hit him, sir?
Yeah.
Mr. Agarwal, let me remind you why they allegedly hit him. They allegedly hit him because he was trying to allegedly run over a policeman. So this is the kind of serial violence that we are seeing from a member of the Shiv Sena. I mean, these are allegations, but it's appeared in the papers. And I think it's a very easy defense to say let it all be proven and we cannot do these trials on television. We hear that once a week from political parties.
No. If you see the whole country, Telangana issue, so many issues are there where the leaders, police department, so many things are happening. So you can't say only the Shiv Sena people are doing.
I'm not.
Across the country.
We've not just said Shiv Sena, sir. In this very program, there is a Congress and a BJP leader with you. We've spoken about BJP, Congress, and I'm asking you about Shiv Sena. But while the BJP leader has said very clearly that it's wrong what has happened, they have suspended their person, you have not done that. And you have not even condemned his behavior.
The same thing. I am telling the same thing. Our party leaders will be working, they are working on this issue, and already the police department is also looking after.
All right.
So let the thing come out, let the people play their important role, whatever they are doing. Who we are to give the just result that yes, he should be suspended, he is not wrong, he is correct, and all these things.
Fair enough.
There is a system of investigation of everything.
Let the system
to
of
come to a
investigation
conclusion
work.
Who is wrong and who is correct.
Absolutely. At the end of the day,
Yes.
the rule of the law. But sir,
Yes,
I'm not
that
sure.
has to. Because at the media debate and all, we cannot be there to take the decision who is wrong and who is correct.
I don't think anybody.
So otherwise, we will all stop going to all the legal system. We should come to TV and discuss all the things. Okay, he is correct, he is wrong.
So I'm not going to argue with you, sir. I just hope there is justice in this case, and if this man has made a mistake, he should be behind bars.
Justice will be there.
All right,
justice
sir.
will be there.
Excellent. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. It's unfortunate that we have to debate something like this. We respect our political leaders. We vote them to power. We vote them out of power one way or the other. No one can get violent with citizens of this country. I'd like to thank all of you very much for joining us.